And a lot of times, I believe people fail to recognize that there's different ways of approaching being a parent.
Okay.
And there's four main ways you can be a parent. So the first one is that you can be completely uninvolved.
Okay. So you mean in terms of it's like low warmth, low demands on the children?
It's exactly right.
So how dive more into that? What do you mean by that?
Well, because I'm uninvolved, I'm hands off. I don't really have any. You can eat what you want to eat, and because you eat what I'm more just kind of insensitive to your needs as a child.
Oh my gosh, that's so mean.
Well, it's not me. It's just, hey, I'm just here, and maybe I don't want to be a parent. I don't know what the reason is because that's not how I am, and and it's uninvolved is probably the worst type of parenting that you can be because now you start thinking about the parents. They fail to provide the healthy food that a child needs. They place no demands on what to eat. Eat whatever you want to eat. I mean, eat, you want to have McDonald's, Taco Bell, eat it.
So those children will probably end up feeling like my parents don't care. I don't have anyone looking out for me. There's no
Good.
one caring for me, so I don't care either.
Yeah. I mean, you think,
Oh, that's sad.
yeah, and you think about if I'm not providing healthy foods, and think about the refrigerator or the pantry, how it's stocked.
You think it's stock? It's funny when you see people go into gas stations and they're buying their children's dinner, a hot dog,
Yeah.
or they're getting all these chips and stuff. I know. So at the high school games, these kids come and they, when I volunteer at the concession stands, they're buying popcorn, they're buying candy, and it's like you hear them saying, "Well, I'm not sure what time we're gonna have dinner, so I'll just eat this to tie me over." And it's like, well, you do realize it's like 8:30, 9 o'clock.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And that type of eating is a learned behavior from the parenting style that the parents or parent decides to incorporate into raising their child. So here's the sad thing about being uninvolved. Not only not really caring so much, but the children tend to weigh more when they become adults.
Wow.
Yes.
So they have no control. They tend to eat more because they just have
it's
no
the
barriers, or they're so used to eating whatever they want, whatever junk, and there's no restrictions.
No, that's probably more. It's been erratic. They haven't really been trained. There's no demands on what to
Oh, they
eat.
haven't been trained. Okay, gotcha.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, so there's no direction, no authoritative type of voice to guide you and direct the child, to condition, to teach, and to train them
Right. So
as
it's
they
like
transition.
Right. So you teach a child. This is how you take care of yourself. This is how you
I'm uninvolved.
clean up your room. This is how you keep the house clean. This is how you go to work.
You're
This is
involved,
how you
yeah.
study. This is how
Correct.
you. Okay. So just like how
Uninvolved,
you.
no demands. You got it. Number two is authoritarian. Let me say it again. Authoritarian.
Okay.
And this is when you have low warmth, almost cold probably. Like your demands are high.
So that's like a parent who's just very cold. You are going to go to Harvard. No questions about it. You are going to eat that plate of broccoli. And you're not going to get up from that chair ever.
Yeah, you force feed them,
Yeah.
whatever it may be.
Yeah.
And the demands are so high on the kids, it's almost too much of a demand, especially when it comes to eating healthy. I'm trying to be healthy. And so because the thing is that that parent fails to recognize what the child actually needs. You follow me there?
So I'll dig into that a little bit more.